Where I struggle the most in working to achieve something in my life is being in my head way too much and thinking more than actually doing. So I heard this quote somewhere where it's like, if it's not on paper, it's vapor. So if you have something that you're trying to do in life, if you have like a goal you're trying to achieve, the first thing you should do is write it down, because once you have it written in form, you've gotten the idea and actually made it into something physical. So you can't like what I said, vapor. Like, it's just gonna go away. If it's just in your head and it's not becoming something physical yet, then you're just gonna not you're not gonna do it. But mainly what I've been struggling with is that, if pretend like making a YouTube video, I'm thinking about, okay, what video which I talked about today in my video, and I'm thinking and thinking, I'm just like, you know what, like I don't think I want to talk about anything. Like, I thought about it way too much and I was overthinking it, when really all I needed to do was just sit down, turn on my phone and start talking, and then it'll just come naturally. The inspiration and what you want to do doesn't come with pondering. It comes with taking the action and letting it unfold how it's supposed to. Because when you set the intention and let it just unfold naturally, that's going to be the path of least resistance. And it's going to ultimately just like unfold perfectly. It's going to unfold perfectly if you just put the wheels in motion and trust, have faith that it's going to figure itself out. Because I had no clue. I really didn't have much of a clue what I was going to start talking about. But now that I'm taking action and actually doing the tiniest thing just to get the ball rolling, here I am, and I'm having a conversation, and I don't even have to think about it. I'm just letting God speak through me, and it's just so easy. It's so easy once you just start. You just take the little push, it just gets so easy. It's just like going downhill. It's just the tiniest domino effect. It's a domino effect, and I could talk about that effect, that whole all that for hours. I could talk for hours, but I wouldn't be able to talk for hours. I wouldn't be able to express myself if I didn't start. And I'm not going to be good. I'm not going to be good at first, but everything needs to be bad. You need to be bad at something first before you can get good. Like, I was talking with my boyfriend Landon, we were walking, and he was saying how we should start running together on my property. I was like, oh, I'm not good at running, but if I want to get good, I'm going to have to suck at it first before I can actually get good and we can run together. So if we don't start bad, and if we don't start at all, what do you think is going to happen? Your first workout is going to be absolutely awful. The first day you try to take care of yourself better, you're going to mess up. And I still mess up every day. Every day I mess up, but I still show up. I show up every single day. And it's not supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to be perfect. Nothing is supposed to be perfect. I want to take a sip of my tea. Nothing. Nothing is perfect, and nothing is supposed to be perfect. Nothing should be perfect. It's it's just all good. Everything's good. It's all going to be figured out just fine. You're going to be okay. And just once you get the ball rolling, just you'll see. You'll see how beautifully everything unfolds, because when you start working on a cake, the cake batter doesn't look like the finished product. The cake in the oven before it's even been frosted doesn't look like the finished product. But you need to trust the process. That's like with manifestation. If I'm trying to manifest something, which you don't try to manifest, you just manifest. Like, I could talk about manifesting for hours, because what you have in your reality right now is a manifestation. You don't make manifestations, you're constantly manifesting. So if I'm trying to bring something into my life, even though it may not seem like it's actually there yet, doesn't mean that it's not happening in the background. It doesn't mean the wheels aren't in motion. And I've actually not been like learning about the law of assumption and the law of attraction these past few months, but I've still been like taking that practice into my own life, and rather than thinking negatively, I always think positive. I know always is definitely like an overstatement, but excuse me, if I tell myself that I'm always thinking positive anyway, even if it's not true, more chances than not, I'm gonna start always thinking positive. And that's kind of like where I'm trying to get to right now, because while I'm a teenage girl, I have my little issues, my little problems and stuff like that, and I can be hormonal and emotional and dramatic. So I do have little things that bother me, so obviously I'm not always positive, but trying my best every day and taking little steps every day to ensure that I'm taking the steps possible to become as positive as I can and be able to share that with other people is something that I take pride in. I take pride in the fact that I am working on that and getting better daily. Getting better daily. That's all that matters. Just little steps every single day. It's not about big steps that are like life shattering. It's the little things that add up. And that goes for like a lot of different things. Like when you're making a cake, the littlest, like the tiniest bit of baking soda, that's like 1,000th of the cake. And it's so important. It's so important because little things add up. And obviously, like, you know, yeah, read 10 pages a day. Within a month, you'll be done with a book. And it takes like, what, 10 minutes to read 10 pages? I don't know. I like reading. Anyways, yeah, take this information as you will. I hope you like my shirt. I am so excited to wear the shirt today. It's hilarious. I think it's pretty awesome. My grandma, she gave it to me for the 4th of July before she died. And I never wear it because it's so corny. But you know what? Like, I could start a fad. I could start a fad and everybody could start wearing these shirts. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have a great day today. I already know I'm gonna have a great day. I slept in today because I was up late last night. In the past few nights because, you know, spring break, you know, I just was like kind of like lethargic and bloated, haven't been eating right. But, you know, I got my 8 hours of sleep last night and I'm gonna have a great day today. I'm going to my friend Ava's house and we're gonna have a sleepover. And then on Wednesday, this week is my boyfriend's spring break, so we're hopefully gonna do something together that day and then go to youth group. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I have work. So I'm gonna get my money up and not my funny up, right, chat? This coffee is or tea. It's kind of cold. I think I'm gonna put it in the microwave. Anyways, yeah, my sister, she was in Tennessee for like a week, and she just came back. So her spring break was last week as well. So she's gonna be busy this week with school. But hopefully one of these like nights I can like hang out with her, talk to her, you know, catch up with your sister. If you're watching this, you haven't spoke to your sister, just give her a call, tell her you love her, tell your mom you love her, you know, because sometimes like I forget that like everything's temporary and that like in 100 years nothing's gonna matter. I'm gonna be dead, everybody's gonna be dead, and yeah, so it doesn't matter ultimately, but everyone's gonna die. Just remember that. So just tell them that you love them. Don't hold grudges. I held a grudge against my sister for like a year, and I don't even remember what it was about. And that's a whole year I could have spent spending time with her, but I was a dumb 13-year-old girl. But anyways, yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you learned something from this, and hope your spring break or last week's spring break or this week's spring break, whatever, I hope it goes swimmingly. And yeah. Bye.